YouTube, what's going on? Y'all gonna have to forgive my shirt. I just cleaned my grill. I know it's been a while since I saw y'all. I still been grilling. I just been posting mainly on TikTok. So I may drop my TikTok in the bio, so you can follow me on there. I post way more on TikTok. Let me show you the grill. I'm doing a little small pop-up tomorrow, man. Nothing too big, just some small at the house. And I have a couple folks pre-ordered. So we're gonna do about 6 slabs of ribs, maybe 100 wings, 150 wings. I'm not expecting a big turnout. I didn't advertise at all. I just really posted it on social media a little bit. So I just want to grill and, you know, hopefully have some new customers. Let it roll. Yes, sir. So I just pressure washed this guy, cleaned it out real good. It's been, I never deep cleaned it like that. I just bought me a pressure washer, y'all. Electric pressure washer, man, on $60 on Amazon. So I cleaned everything out. I gotta blow that out a little better. It'll dry overnight though, but cleaned everything out. I did not put any water in my firebox, but it is clean as well. Yes, sir. So let's get inside and start seasoning. All right, YouTube. So this is about 100 wings. I got one more bag over there that consists of another 100. So I'm gonna just do 200 wings, man. And the good thing about it, what I plan on doing is what I don't sell is a fire department right out my subdivision. So I will definitely be donating whatever I don't sell to them. Don't mind my camera, my Ring camera. It's Halloween right now and kids are trick-or-treating, so I'm just watching out. One just came right before I started this video. So we're gonna go ahead and get it going. We're gonna go ahead and get it seasoned. I find that this is better than using the small shakers, especially for bigger orders. It's a lot easier, especially for the ribs. And the rub that I use, it's no such thing as over seasoning. It's never too salty. I can drop this whole thing in here, which would be crazy, but if I did, I would be fine. So I'm just gonna get this top coat going. Then we're gonna rub it around, season some more, get this feather off. Yeah, the little kid that showed up was a police officer, man. Wish I could show y'all the video, but I don't want to put nobody's kids on the internet. Because I wouldn't want nobody putting my kids on the internet. So about the event, or not event, but the pop-up, I just felt like doing something. I have not been actively searching for a location, so that's my slip up. I haven't really been advertising for catering or anything like that, man. Life just been lifing, as everybody know. But we all good, man. I'm gonna do this little pop-up right here. Like I said, I'm not even expecting a big turnout. I do have a big sign over there that I'm gonna show you, that I'm gonna just post up in front of my door. Oh, that was some kids right there. All right, y'all, let me pause this and go get the kids. Be right back. All right, back at it, y'all. Yeah, it was 2 kids showed up. This is my first Halloween living in this neighborhood. I know my last neighborhood, we didn't have really kids showing up, so I like it, man. You know, kids doing what kids do. It's a beautiful thing, man. And I hope everybody's kid is safe tonight. But we letting it roll, baby. So I'm gonna keep going at this for a little minute, man. And as I always tell people, I don't prefer to use binders. I feel like it's really not necessary. As you see, the chicken is already sweating. It's already sweating. One experiment I do want to try is I would like to get this dry overnight and see if that affects the skin. I want to just leave it out before I season it just clean it, pat it dry, and sit it in the refrigerator uncovered and let it completely dry. I want to do that because my skin is not rubbery, but it's not like crispy. And I did have somebody ask me during the last tailgate I did, hey man, can you make it a little more crispy? And to be honest, the way I do it, it's not impossible, but I would risk drying it out and burning it if I let it keep going. So I want to try that. I know the skin is affected a lot by the moisture of what you have going on. So yeah, man, that'll be one of my experiments. I also have some post oak wood. I'm not gonna use it on this cook. I'm using pecan, of course, as always. But I do have some post oak. I may try it with that. Just switch up everything and see how that turned out. Let me know what y'all think about that idea. I've seen it before. People do it. I've never done it, and I've never knowingly tried smoked chicken that was made like that. I say knowingly because I done been to a few barbecue restaurants and there's no telling if that's how they do it. I don't know how they prep. So I've never knowingly tasted my wings like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish seasoning up this other bag of wings. I'm not gonna bore y'all. Y'all done seen me season multiple times. We letting it roll, baby. I'll get back with y'all when we get on the ribs. All right, y'all. So I've been lazy. Sorry about that. Let me turn it. I've been lazy the last few times, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been getting St. Louis cut versus the spares, man. I've been real lazy lately. And because I really don't have a price what I want to do per pound for the rib tips. And honestly, it just be in my way doing it. I love and prefer spare ribs, but man, you got to do a lot of more trimming. These, you just pretty much do what I'm doing, just go through, trim off excess stuff, and you can go from there. So yeah, I can actually keep this little piece here. I'm gonna keep that. So yeah, man. Go through, the breastbone is already cut off. You know, sometimes the butcher will leave a little small piece or something you can just take off. But be very careful, especially working with a boning knife. One of my events, I'm not sure if I recorded it or not, but man, I cut my thumb so bad and it was bleeding for hours to the point where I thought about going to the hospital. I just knew my events the next morning started so early, I didn't want to go. And I should have, because I ain't no telling how bad it could have got. I hear this debate all the time about membrane and no membrane. Dog, being 100% honest with you, I have never heard anybody complain about me leaving this membrane on here. I score it real good. I haven't heard any complaints. Now, if a customer was to request it, like you got some people who know the difference or think they know it's a difference or whatever, you know, they make and taste it, I don't know. Now, if somebody requests, of course I'm gonna do it. But if not, I mean, I honestly don't know the difference. If somebody watching this and they just happen to can explain the difference or what it does and what it don't do, please let me know, because I don't eat the bottom part of this rib. You know, I'm on the top and the sides, so I don't understand what the bottom have to do with anything, and I could be completely wrong. You know, I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all, my way is right, but I don't know the difference. And that is one thing I had to learn with barbecue in general. One of my biggest mistakes was always thinking the way I was doing something was the right way, and if I see somebody doing it differently, I assume it was wrong. I got out of that mindset very quick. Because when I started, I felt like, once I got my taste, everything was good. And, it was good, but at the same time, that don't mean my way is the right way. Or the only way, I should say. There's multiple ways to do things. People do everything different. It's no one way to do it. It's no one way to skin a cat. It's no one way to skin the rib. But yeah, man. So if you know the difference and can explain it to me about membrane versus no membrane, let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. Maybe I'll do a trial and see if I can taste the difference. My wife don't eat pork, so it'll be me being the judge. And my son, my youngest son, who loves ribs, he can't actually tell me the difference. So I'm just removing some of this fat. Oh, that's a bone. Yeah, let's get that off of there. Let's get that off of there. So I'm just cleaning it up, man. I actually had 3 ribs already in my freezer, which I just took out. It's not a big deal. We can just season it in the morning once we get the fire going. As of now, we just gonna season these 3. I'm gonna do 6 total slabs, and yeah, we're gonna do 6 slabs. And of course, I'll let y'all see me seasoning 1. But I don't want to bore y'all, man. I do this same stuff all the time. Nothing different. Just gonna hit it with that little cake walk. We're gonna let it walk. We're gonna let it walk. Pat it in. No binder. If that's loud on camera, I apologize. We're gonna let it go. And by the time I'm done seasoning this guy, it's gonna already be sweating. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do the sides, but I don't want to bore y'all. I'm gonna shake this shaker up because I see a couple balls coming out. So I'm gonna give it a good shake. We're gonna let it roll, baby. Yep, so I just got done seasoning the last slab and it's already sweating. Like I say, man, always, no matter what you believe in, there's no one way to do it, but I absolutely don't think binders are necessary. I'm not sure what it does or what it don't do. I don't think I will say, when I was tailgating, somebody brought some ribs that was pre-seasoned, which I hate doing. And it was marinated and it had mustard on it. And I did kind of taste it. I don't know if it was a mind thing because I saw it, but I did kind of taste the hint of mustard and I didn't like it. And like I say, it could be a mind thing, me just having a preference and in my head knowing that it's mustard on there. It may be a mind thing, but I thought I tasted it. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for tonight. Like I say, I gotta clean this kitchen up, and these are still thawing. Sorry about the focus. These are still thawing. I don't know why I won't focus. Let's see. There we go. These are still thawing. They'll be ready in the morning. It's completely froze, which is cool. So I'm gonna clean up, get my cutting board cleaned up so I can get these on there and seasoned in the morning, and then we're gonna let it roll, baby. All right, y'all, good morning. Getting this fire started. My grill is a little wet from condensation. No problem, that's why I cover my wood up overnight when I leave this big grill outside. So, as y'all know, we use the fire starters. We don't use lighter fluid. Let's get this. I do have a torch I can use to put the wood straight on there, but I like doing it this way. Either or, there's no right or wrong way, man. Yeah, we got that going. What we're gonna do is sit my little handy dandy chimney right on top. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and season them other ribs that I talked about yesterday. Grill is ready to roll. The grill is clean. Ready to get to it, man. Let it roll. All right, y'all. So today we're gonna rock between 225 to 250 for the first few hours, and I'm gonna bump it up, of course. We getting up the temp. Y'all know how I do it. We clean. So let me get the first few things of ribs. I'm gonna do my slabs of ribs on the left. I'm gonna do my chicken on the right. Let's go get it. Let it roll. Oh yeah, we got everything rolling, man. I'm gonna separate these a little better once they shrink. I'm just letting them get a little smoke. I normally separate them, but because I'm doing so many, and I want to get at least some of them done before my pop-up start, which is 3. So I got all the ribs on there, and I got majority of the wings on there. Like I say, I'm gonna separate these so they all can get a little more smoke. But right now, the way they position, they'll get a little smoke. You know, so that's how we doing for the first 30, 45 minutes. So now I'm gonna leave this hood closed for about an hour. All I'm doing is managing the fire, y'all. So I'll come back when y'all see that color change. Yeah, y'all, the sunlight. You letting it roll today, baby? Oh yeah. Yes, sir, ski. Turning them red today, man. Letting them go, shuffling them around. They all getting that good color on there, that good smoke. Look at that. Glistening, baby. Glistening, baby. You know? So yeah, we about an hour and some change in. We're gonna let these things go. Once they get that color on it, I'm gonna probably hold them in my firebox, which is at about 320. Let's let them sit in there for a while. But yeah, we rolling, man. Oh yeah, baby, we still rolling, man. Starting to get that pull back. Starting to get that pull back. Yes, sir, let it roll. All right, y'all, reasons why I love this pit so much is because I had to go to the store and get some ice. And I'm just getting back. Look at that, 250, 250, you know? So I just put some more logs on. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. So we finna go and pour these wings. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pour them wings, man. Got the ribs flipped. They should be about ready. Let me glove up and flip them over. Let it roll. Yeah, I'm gonna let these ribs go maybe another 20 minutes. Look at that bone, boy. Probably not 20. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour them. I'm gonna pour these. I'm gonna pour these. Yeah, let it roll. All right, y'all, I've been selling, man. I've been selling. These didn't go, though. Nobody really bought the sausages. So that's the only thing I got left on the grill. We done. I will say that sign that I have right here, it really worked. I got a lot of foot traffic, even in my neighborhood. So yeah, man, my little sign paid off, man. I got it facing the street. My baby, my new baby. So I got my sign facing the street, man. I got a lot of traffic off of that sign, man. So next time, I'm on a corner lot, y'all. So next time, I'm gonna put one facing that way for traffic coming from that way. Maybe one that way too. You know, get more signs. And yeah, we letting it roll, baby. So I'm gonna take that sausage in the house. This side is empty. So I'm gonna probably throw a few more logs on and that's it. Let it roll.